Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we start our first weekend of March, to see where we are with our vegetable start. So if you like watching these kind of videos, just keep on watching. Alright guys, so we're down here in the basement checking on everything. Everything looks pretty good. Today I need to water my stuff, so because everything looks a little dry. Do we have any starts in here? Everything looks pretty good. Everything looks pretty dry, so I think today we can start watering these. Some of these already have little starts, which is kind of cool. Some of them don't have anything in it, but some of them still got a little bit of mold. But I am going to, oh, this one has a lot and I don't remember what this one is. Or maybe I shouldn't even water these, because technically this is supposed to be like a mini greenhouse. Oh, the light is on. Can I tell what this is? These are my Gala apples. I'm so glad that that's growing. They look very moldy. These are peppers. I mean, from my understanding is mold is too much water, I guess, or too much moisture. So I do see some of these still already like still wet. So I'm not gonna wet these. I'm gonna leave it alone. I think these are my onions. Or is it these my onions? Ooh, this is a lot. Maybe these are my onions. So, check out my little greenhouse. So this one has a lot. This one has a lot, especially on that edge corner. This one, there's a lot on the left side instead of the right. So that's kind of creepy. I don't know what this is. And I can't read the tag because of course we put the tag right in the middle, but can't really tell. And this one has some, but not, the mold is sort of eating it out. So you see how this one has a lot of moisture in it. I don't know if you can tell. I'm not gonna water this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna water the ones that look very dry. Like this one looks very moisture on it, and I'm gonna take it that way. And then obviously the glow just turned on, and we do have a lot of stuff going on here, and I'm just gonna water, excuse-moi, the ones that are dry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna water the ones that are dry. The ones that look okay, I'm not gonna bother. I'll leave it alone. I mean, they don't feel like they need any water. Some of these are supposed to be tomatoes. Check out my thyme. And this cilantro is like plow in your face. Rosemary is growing. The ones I gotta keep an eye out for. So cilantro, I only have one little plant in there. It does feel a little dry. I am gonna wet these a little bit, and I'm gonna wait another week. I was gonna start separating them, but right now they're really small, and I don't want to kill them, obviously. So my tomatoes, I'm gonna leave them for another week. I don't need to transplant them. My parsley looks kind of great. These is nothing. Here's my dill. Mint, I have not gotten anything for the mint. The lemon tree look like it's getting there. This is very moldy. I mean, I don't know what else to do with this. I mean, I could continue wetting it and see what else happens, but I took off the cover because it was a lot of mold in it. I mean, I even smell it. Like the mold, I smell the mold. So these are also I replanted these, but I think I waited so long. So I do have to wet these. These are very dry, so we can do that. The basil looks great. The lemongrass looks great. My stevia, I still have one little plant left. And these are beets right here. These are beets that I transplanted, but I think I waited so long because then they started going on top of each other. And then this is the extra container stuff that I had that I don't know what seeds are what. So these I'm gonna wet too. They look kind of dry. There's no more there's not a lot of mold on there, but some of it still has like a lot of moisture too. So I mean, it is dry though. And then these automatically get watered, right? Because you see it becomes a little greenhouse in there. So these are okay. This one too. So you see, I'm sorry if I'm like, let's see, there's one of these. I'm gonna pull it out because I don't want that on there. But let's see what we got, shall we? Put you guys to the side. The little glow light is probably blinding you, and I'm sorry. So we changed the time we actually water our plants. We've decided to do it only twice a week because some stuff seems like was getting a lot of mold. This stuff has been thriving like crazy. I have a new bottle idea to do. Instead of these little ones, I do have a bigger one. I'm gonna try that one out by putting in one of the things that I purchased. So I'm just gonna go in here and just grab and go as I go. And I need so the pineapple, the way I was told that if it's still alive, I will see little leaves growing from the inside, and I do. So my pineapple is still doing good. Last time I killed them, and the pineapples were really badly coming out, like pulling out kind of a deal. I do have a lot of memes, I don't know what you call them, fruit bugs, fruit flies kind of things flying everywhere in here, and I think it's the parsley. No, I think it's the celery actually, because I don't have anything else in here that would do that. Nina came to join me. I mean, and fruit flies are horrible regardless, right? Because I want to say it's Jess. So I think what I'm going to do today is I am going to I gotta be careful with my with my dill. What I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna take them out of this pot. I'm gonna take them out of the pot. I can't believe how great my lemon is actually doing. I want to say for the tomatoes, I thought I put like 6 to 8 seeds on each one to try to grow it. And we've been doing good. Those are good, except for one. The sweet peppers are the only ones that have not grown. So these today, we're gonna take them out of here and replant these. So this is my celery, and I think this is what's causing all the fruit flies that are in there. Because it does smell. I can tell you that right now, it does smell. And I don't want that to cause my plants to die for being a bungalow and not letting it completely get. I don't want my plants to die. I don't want that to die. I don't want that to die. The deal is doing great actually. So do I fit every year? I think I do. Right? So we're gonna rearrange all of this to try to get as much as possible Veggie ready. Here to put up here so I can actually arrange these the right way, so it should fit right here. This is a goner, so we're gonna throw that away. That's a goner. That was a sweet potato that had dried out and I was trying to revamp it up a little bit, but apparently it's not working. So I'm just gonna arrange all of my cups here so I can try to make space for my, I can make space for the celery where I have big leaves on it, but I'm gonna put it in a separate container. I'm gonna put it in cups like I have right now, everything else. So this should be good enough where we can go ahead and actually taking the tray out of here, I'm gonna just plant right on there because I think it's like causing issues. It's becoming moldy because it's staying wet too long. So we'll keep, I'm gonna put you here so I can have a steady straight. I'll show you guys up close in a minute, but I did wet this one. I need to wet these. I'm gonna try the new bottle. So I bought these nipples kind of thing in Amazon. And all you do is you grab the regular bottle and you screw these on. Of course, I would drop it. And you just screw these on, and it comes a water bottle. So I can show you up close really quick. So all you do is, see? It becomes a water bottle. Technically, I hope you see that because I can't tell if you can see it or not. I'm sorry. So that's what it becomes. It becomes a handy water bottle. It becomes a handy water bottle. They were like $2 for like 12. It's perfect. And this one is too big for me to carry around. So I mean, I could make the holes on top, which is still the great deal, but I did buy those for $2 before I saw a video of someone who did the holes on the top. So I'm just gonna refill the little bottles and keep the big bottles just to keep water in. Seems like a better idea. Alright. So now with the celery, I need to make, I think I have holes in my cups. Yep. So for the moment, I'm making my red cups. I have one with holes in the bottom, one without to hold water. And so far I've been doing that to all of them. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transplant the celery into just the cups and then recompost this dirt because I think that's where the bugs are coming from. So, let's see. So let me move you a This is what we're doing. I'm gonna take out the celery from here and just replant it over there. Yeah. So let me get some dirt and cover that up. Here you go. I replanted the celery. That was one. And now we got the other one. So I gotta water that. This I have to recompost it. I'm gonna just put it in that other container that has a lot of dirt and just stir it till I can't stir no more. And I'm gonna do the same with this one. Here's the second one. Let me wet this really quick and call it a day, right? Celery likes a lot of water, from my understanding. So let's see if the dirt goes down a little bit. Maybe I need to repack it up after I wet it. Oh yeah, I need to put more dirt in here. Put more dirt. The dirt don't hurt. Alright, so that's that one. Put this one. Alright, so here we go. That's it for the celery. Now they're a little compacted, which is great. Push them back a little bit and put them before the light. Put these over here. Give these a little more space for the celery. Alright, move Nina. The dog is in the way licking stuff. Look at her. All the time. So now this is my regular dirt pile. I'm just going to recompose this dirt. I'm not going to use this right now. I'm going to let this dry out just in case it has any bug thingies in it. I'm just going to wait to use it. And I'm going to do the same for the other one. And then I'm going to stir it up. Basically, because obviously this dirt had the fruit flies in it, so I wanted to dry out and kill whatever fruit flies and stuff is in there. I do have like celery stuff that's drying out. I don't care, it'll compost, so it's alright. And this is a mixture of the dirt that was in my containers. Obviously that's why there's a lot of rocks in here when we did the almond trees. Alright, so let's see, let's water our almond trees a little bit because they look a little dry too. I don't want to kill my almond trees. There you go. That's the almond trees, the dirt, my pineapple. Let's see. Put my pineapple back. Actually, I could probably do... Now I'm gonna water the containers, and I'm trying to think of where I can put you so you can see me watering. Alright guys, so I watered mostly all of them a little bit. I don't want them to dry out because don't forget, I'm only watering twice a week now. I watered the almond trees. I don't see no difference with the almond trees. I did see a lot of fruit flies come out of the almond trees. This is really thriving. I'm not sure why. I guess it's the heat. Because in here right now it's 59. When the heater goes on, it'll be like 63 or so. The ginger and stuff is still doing okay. I won't know till later on when I try to see if it regrows. Because they say you can leave it and it'll regrow. And then I watered everything from the bottom. I didn't water these because don't forget, these automatically supposedly water themselves. These are watered and these are watered, and it looks like, not for nothing, but I don't like this style where you lay it flat. I gotta say, so these three are a goner. I'm not doing this anymore. Like, once this is over, I'm throwing these bottles out. I do like this style better, so if I can, I'll continue doing this. So I'm still collecting obviously juice and milk and water containers from friends and family. So I will continue doing this. This has been working for me. We'll be able to tell which seeds actually bloom when we open it up, right? So I'll be able to tell which ones it worked for better than the other, right? Because and then these actually did pretty good. Even in the cup, it did pretty good. So I can either do the cup or I can do the containers. So don't forget, like right now, all we're doing is we're trying to figure out which way I can grow my seeds in a better format. Now we're outside. Come on, Nina. And the ones outside, let's see, obviously they are very wet. This was tomato. There's nothing in there. These are the ones that have been sitting here all winter. This is more tomatoes, and there's nothing in there. My guess is because it's not warm enough. The marker did work though. Look, it's been through rain, sleet, shine. I don't remember what's in here, but there is nothing in there. I mean, we could go check the book. Number 3. there's nothing in there yet. And right now we're in the first week of March, so number 5 actually has been still dead. Number 7, nothing. Number 9, I don't see. Oh, I see a few. Number 9. Number 8, I don't see anything. Number 8, nothing. Number 6, I see 1. So 6 and 9, and this was spinach. So the spinach is growing. So I'm bringing this inside because I think the spinach shouldn't be out here. Come on, Nina. Nina! Nina! Come on. So the spinach is growing. I'm gonna put the spinach actually in the greenhouse. So I'm gonna take the cover out. I'm sorry, I'm probably making you dizzy. And I am gonna water it. I am gonna put it down in the greenhouse. I'm giving it a good water because this thing is completely dried, and see if it does anything for me. We're in the greenhouse, somewhere in the top. So we can keep an eye on it. Alright, so here's the final view. I put the spinach here. We put the 2, gosh, my brain. The 2 in the cups. I watered everything. Everything so far seems good. I probably have like 3 cups that things are not growing in. We watered the containers. We watered our almond tree. And now we're gonna go upstairs to see our sweet potato. Look, the heater's on. Alright guys, here's the sweet potato. They are still growing. They're still growing, so we're still doing good with the sweet potato. I'm not sure what's going on with this other one though. This one, the stuff is coming from the bottom, so we're just gonna leave it alone because the leaves on this one actually looks the same as this one, so I'm not too worried. I definitely want some of the ones that I grew last year, which are right here. And they're still blooming. Still blooming. Alright guys, that's it for this first weekend. We transplanted some stuff while Lexton sat on his butt and did nothing. Exactly. And the sweet potatoes are growing. I'm not gonna open the box of the regular potatoes because I don't want them to go bad. And we already saw them. So maybe at the end of March, I'll show you the regular potatoes to see how they're growing. But as of right now, I'm not going to show you the potatoes. We'll do that at the end of the month. So thank you for watching. See you guys in next week. Hey guys, welcome back. Today I want to give you a garden update on my seedlings. And I want to show you something that you should know just in case it happens. So here's my sweet potatoes. I'm not going downstairs. Today's not a day to keep it to show you everything. But I walked by here and I saw it was cloudy. I left it alone, but now it's starting to stink. So now obviously you can't smell it. But you see this one is nice and clear. Everything look healthy. Perfect. This one, not so healthy. You see how it ended up getting cloudy and it stinks like a mother. So this one, I took out whatever I could that was here on the top, which are these, and I'm okay with that because the plant is different, if you can see from the leaves, than this one. this one right here was gonna be the same as this one where I'm getting the plants from. So we're just gonna dump this water and dump the potato and call it a day for those two. But I'll have at least these two remaining, and right here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have like 4 of this one, so I'm okay with that. So I wanted to show you how you can tell if your plant is actually doing good or bad. So when you see the water getting cloudy, obviously that's bad and you need to dump it. And you can't just clean out the water. It doesn't make a difference. That means the potato itself is rotten. So you have to dump it. But that's it for now. I'll see you guys Saturday with a bigger updates. Hey guys, this is week 2 update. Alright guys, we're downstairs where everything is at. It's a hot mess here. You can tell we're gardeners. It's a hot mess. So, these have been doing great. There are stuff growing in here. This is my onion, I can tell. There's like a load of onion in there. This one, I can't tell what this is. Because I wrote it, but half of it came out.
It's soft.
Yeah, because we left it down here. Don't forget we put the heat on. I don't remember what this is either, but there is stuff growing. My little winter sowing is working. Everything has something in it. Oh, that one does too. And this one, that look like onion too though. Okay, I'm confused. I don't know which one is onion. Don't believe me, people. Don't believe me. This is even growing.
What is that?
The malanga.
Okay, I know what the malanga is.
And that's supposed to be like hot weather. How hot is it right now?
It's 60. Yeah. What's that? Malanga. What's
Malanga. Puerto Rico, you can dig it up and eat the root.
Cassava? Yam?
Oh yeah, like the yam. Yeah. And then all of this looks good. Some of it's dying. I did buy this thing for the mimis, but it didn't get here yet. So we have to transplant some of these, depending on which one is too big. And we got to transplant the 2 trees. So watch me work, people. Alright, so we've been watering a few of the things. Look like we have a lot of fruit flies. So I did buy some sticky crap to put in there that they can just stick and die. Because I've tried the vinegar and soap mixture. That thing is not working. So we're still waiting for them. So... Alright guys, we're back upstairs. We replanted the trees. I'm not sure if you actually saw it or you saw my backside. My bad. And we did rearrange some of the flowers. We put a heating pad on the other table because my stuff was getting burned from the lights on the top. So that's no bueno. So that's it for this week. I will see you guys for another seed update next week. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back. I didn't get to do a update for this Saturday on my plants because obviously we were in Tennessee. Well, coming back, I came to the conclusion I have a gnat infestation in my plants, so we need to take care of that, and we need to take care of it now. So as you can see, check out all the gnats that are in there. Very bad. So from what I understand is I only saw a few, so I did my own little concoctions there with the vinegar and the soap. And I have another one over here. But that wasn't working. So I ended up buying the little sticky things from Amazon. That worked. They're stuck on there. But I still have the infestation. So I had to Google to find out what the heck is going on, right? So apparently I have a soil gnat infestation. And if I don't take care of it now, they will kill my seedlings. So from what I understand, besides the vinegar and the sticky things, apparently they can be in your soil. So I got peroxide for now. I'm going to do a 1 cup peroxide and 2 cups of water. Put it in one of the bottles and then obviously spray every single one of them. Then I'm going to top the top with cinnamon with every single one of them. Then that should kill probably the fungus on top. But I did buy 2 more sprays from Amazon to try to figure this thing out. So we should see. Alright guys, so not sure if you were able to see most of the stuff that I did, but I sprinkled cinnamon on top of every plant I can possibly see physically that had gnats on it. Well, anything that I water. Then I did water them with I ran out of the peroxide, so I need to buy more. But I did water as much as I could with the peroxide. Then I remember I had neem oil, and the rest of the other waters I mixed in with whatever I had left of peroxide with neem oil. Then I put the sticky stuff everywhere I can possibly think of that I might be able to catch any, and that's it. So I mean, the sticky stuff is working. So here is some of the other stuff. The sticky stuff is working, so I did put a lot of stuff there. I put 2 over here, and I still left the one down there and one up here. So I'll come back tomorrow to see if I need to change the sticky stuff. But besides that, I think I'm good for now. So I'm gonna leave this open as well. I'm not gonna close it. So that's it for tonight, guys. I'll see you guys next Saturday and update you on my gnat problem. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are doing gardening stuff. So the plan for this Saturday is planting the raspberries, blackberries, blueberries that came in the mail, onion bulbs that came in, and my maybe potatoes. Depends on how far we get in doing our soil. So we need to turn our compost to get the good stuff in the bottom. We need to make our little mixture for our stuff. So if you like watching these kind of videos, this is gonna be a good one. Keep on watching. Alright guys, we made it downstairs. It was not that long of a walk, but this is everything that I need to replant right now. I want to show you my first hazelnut bloom. Check it out, my tree, hazelnut. So you're gonna see all these little sticky things around here. I had an infestation about a week ago. I think it was the soil, but I think I fixed it. I haven't seen any bugs unless they're roaming somewhere, but technically I fixed it, people. I fixed it. I don't have no more bugs. I got the broken fan here blowing them away so they don't get into my soil. I did transplant some of my tomatoes into their single cup because they were getting a little bit overwhelmed. So I was able to do that. There is a few today that I need to transplant into their own cups, so I need to do that. This is what, peppers? Oh yeah, that's my sweet peppers. They look like they need to be in their individual cup. Everything else still looks kind of small. It seems like the cinnamon did the trick a little bit, so at least I don't have to worry about that. So did the water with the vinegar, if you don't notice. That's how much bugs we had everywhere. So you're technically supposed to shake it up, and they've been working because I haven't seen any bugs. So thank you, YouTube, for showing me how to treat my soil. Now, came to find out that the reason I had the infestation was because of the soil I brought, which was that bag. Never used it before. It's called the Garden Vegetable and Herb Miracle Grow, and never used it before. This is the first time. I always buy these blue ones, potting soils, and never had that issue. So that's the one I usually buy. But the Miracle Grow for some reason was on sale, and I decided to go for it. And I have another bag down here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use that for our potatoes outside, so no bugs are gonna be inside the house. Thank you, Lord. So we're gonna use the, what are we gonna use? The tires for the potatoes. I'm gonna start doing that stuff. Me and my hubby are gonna go outside. So the clip outside is gonna be with the fake GoPro, obviously recording everything because it's a little bit better for recording here, but not for talking, because the microphone on the GoPro is behind the GoPro. So unless I'm walking through showing you, you can't really hear me. I gotta yell at you, right? So if I'm talking to you like this on the GoPro, I gotta yell. If the camera is faced the other way and I'm showing you stuff, then obviously you can hear me because the microphone is in the back. Still, for 30-40 bucks that I paid for it, it's awesome. It works. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna be outside with that doing the rest of the stuff. So we do have to make holes on our containers. I'm not sure if I want to. We're gonna figure it out, because all the soil that are in the containers outside, let's not forget, I used it last year and it was pure rocks and sand, and it sort of effed up my soil, right? So now we're like starting fresh and we need to get rid of all that stuff. So I think what we're gonna do is start fresh, and we're going to use the new containers that have no holes in it, and we're gonna try not to use any of the sandy soil. We're gonna try. So here we go. Enjoy the clip. I'll be back if I need to say anything. Alright guys, I'm sure by now you saw some clips, but check out my garlic. It's my garlic. It's growing. I think every single bulb has actually grown up. We're gonna put more leaves on it because we're cleaning the yard, but just needed to show you my garlic. It looks great. All right, guys.
I'm still leaving that there because it's still not there.
So I planted all the berries. I have my Northland blueberry, but we think we're missing some plants, so we got to look at our order. Because I thought we ordered 2 blueberries, all these raspberries. These are raspberry Caroline, and I swear we have another blackberry coming, raspberry Ann, and then that one is raspberry Jewel, and I think that's the yellow one, like it's a yellow raspberry. So we have to go back and look at our order. I did go crazy and buy some fertilizer stuff since my soil is all screwed up. We're almost done, people. We're almost done. Alright, guys, so it seems like it's gonna rain. We covered the garlic with more mulch. I got my 4 blue containers that last year were flowers. We're gonna use it for the asparagus heads. We got 4 heads of asparagus, which we can't do right now because the soil is wet. So now we have to wait. I finished this bed. I'll be working on this bed, not today, maybe tomorrow. We finished the tire bed, and I'm tired. We planted the surprise flowers for my neighbor. We planted more flowers for our split that we use to walk back and forth, and I put some fertilizer in it. Then we cleaned out the front bed, which is this. And here, once I go get my peat moss and everything else, we are actually going to do the onions, and we're gonna put the onions here. And that's it. We're gonna put the onions there, and we're gonna put the onions up here. We're gonna try to make every space available. Alright, guys, check you out later. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we're doing a final update on my garden for March. Call it my garden, but it's actually the seedlings. Look at this beautiful thing, people. Still standing, for those who been following me because of this thing. Still standing. I did get my additional tables, but we're not gonna put those because they do belong on the side, and we're gonna wait until we get to Tennessee for that. So we just put the box in the basement for that, but still standing. Look at the mess. Even though I have this thing, I am still unorganized. But let's go back to our plans, shall we? So here is our sweet potatoes. I have slips here that are growing beautifully, and I still have slips here that are growing beautifully. There's a few that I can probably cut right now and put in the water directly. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer though. The water is still good because it's still clear for this one, so everything is beautiful and everything is clear here. So obviously if the water is like foggy, not clear like this, then something is wrong and it either needs to be cleaned out or tossed to the curb. So far this has been okay, so nothing to toss. All of my leaves are good, and I'm glad that I got at least 2 different kind of red sweet potato, because one is from, these are from obviously the potato that I purchased, and these are actually from the mini ones that I grew myself last year. So I'm happy about these. Now let's go downstairs. All right, here we are in the glow room. And everything looks great. Temperature here is 61 right now, which is kind of cold. Usually around 66. My guess is it's very cold outside. Here are my, I think these are my hazelnut trees. No, these are my almond trees. And they are not producing, but they don't look completely dry either. Don't forget, I had the dumb infestation. I think I've cleared most of it. Here is the same plant that I had last time. We call it a malanga. I don't know what you guys call it. My ginger is still doing great. And then here is all the berries. So we have all the berries. They're looking pretty good. Some of them, not all of them. So this one came out blooming. I mean, it even has like little buds. This one is blooming, which is great. And I actually have 2 more that we purchased because we realized that we didn't have enough. So we went to Lowe's and we purchased, no, I'm not sponsored by Lowe's, 2 more of, 1 more blackberry because we only had 1, and another raspberry, but is a dark raspberry. And we purchased another blueberry. So we wanted to make sure that we at least had 2 of each. So that's that. My celery is doing pretty good. My pineapple is still doing good. I think that's an apple tree, but don't quote me on that. And here is all the seedlings. So far they're doing okay. I think the peppers we're gonna have to separate soon. What are you doing, Louise?
Let me grow drugs here, Mom.
Huh?
Let me grow drugs here.
You're right. That is true. I will be here showing people my stuff. I'll let you know. I'm not sure myself, so we shall see. These are the lemon trees. My beets. Basil. So now let's see what we got outside. Alright, these were doing great at one point. And then we had these crazy temperatures where some of them are doing good. Some look like they're doing bad. So, but as you can see, it works. I mean, there is stuff growing. I like actually the milk cartons better than I do the small containers. So as you can see, some of these I think died because the weather dropped, but I think they're supposed to pick back up. Alright guys, so as you saw, the outside, some of them, the temperature did drop. It went from like, I think it was like 60 to 10 overnight, which it was bad. I'm hoping they pick up because not tonight but tomorrow is supposed to be in the high 50s. So after tomorrow we should be alright. I'm not too worried about it because I do have the same exact seeds that are over there here, and I'm also going to try to direct sow some of them because I want to see how that works out. But besides that, that's it for the month of March. My garlic is growing. I think you guys saw that in the video that I did. And from Saturday, the garlic is beautifully growing. I'm hoping it don't die with this temperature up and down. Everything seems to be good so far. Some stuff died because of the infestation that I had. So I fixed it by putting the cups in a tray and pouring the water in the tray instead of directly in the cup, and that's been helping with the cinnamon and some spray, some neem oil spray that I purchased. So I haven't seen any, like I did the first time, them flying around crazy. So I think we're good in that aspect of it, and it's starting to get warm. So next week when it gets warm, then at least it'll be a little bit better. And little by little, we're supposed to start fixing outside. So once these babies get to a certain, obviously, length, we can actually grow them. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I got a surprise coming for April. And I'm so excited. I can't wait for it to get here. And I think that's it. So, alright guys, here's the potatoes. Wow. See, light is getting to it, and that's what they're trying to reach. Ooh. I mean, everything looks great though. Not bad. Everything is actually doing really good still. This one is like, wow. Listen, this little thing is from this little one. I hope I can still plant them that way. I want to say yes. So some of them still got time to turn into seedlings, but man, this is crazy. Alright guys, so there it is. Alright, so I have to cover them back up, hide them in here much better apparently because they're still growing. But that's it for the month of March. Thank you for watching. God bless. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I will check you guys out for April.